What's good, YouTube? Hey, look, as y'all can see, we got the first reaction video, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So, look, we got the laptop. Y'all need to stay tuned for a lot of reactions that's coming soon, man. We got a lot of new things that's coming for content. So, look, today, man, as y'all can see, we got the Encore podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's a new YouTube channel that I came across like last month. You know what I'm saying? And I usually listen to podcasts that you know what I'm saying that has a lot of meaning, that spread a lot of awareness. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, I'm on that journey. Like I'm on the journey of gaining awareness and spreading awareness. You know what I'm saying? As much as I can, as much as possible. I love learning. So yeah, hopefully y'all learn a lot from this podcast as well. And yeah, man, let's go ahead and get to it. We finna see how it is, man. See what they talking about. Let's get to it, man.
Yo, what's going on? It's Poncho here, episode 3 of the podcast, which, like I said last episode, if you got a name for it, definitely let us know in the comments.
Possibly perplexing perspectives.
No, I'm not, no. But it's all good. We here back with...
Yeah, this man got the podcast set up at his crib. You know what I'm saying? Brother, that's how you know he dedicated to what he doing, bro. He don't need no big ass building. He don't need no... He right there at his crib working, grinding. And I had realized that. I'm not sure if it is his crib, but at the end of the day, every time he, you know what I'm saying, post on YouTube, post a podcast, it look like he had the crib, look like he had the spot. So that's hard, though. I ain't gonna lie, that's hard. Bro got that joint built at his crib. That's live. Respect. That's lit.
Wait, what was that, Professor?
Professor Easy Dick.
Easy Dick in the building, a.k.a. Kid Works.
R.I.P. Nate Dogg.
Facts. All right, yeah.
R.I.P. Nate Dogg.
That's real shit. And yeah, we're here to talk about dealing with failures today. And something that a lot of people get stuck on, caught up on. Again, I'm definitely victim to this. Like when I used to own a concert venue in Westchester, and when that shit closed, I was a fucking mess completely. So you know, everyone deals with it, but some people deal with it a lot better than others. So,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Before we get more deep into this podcast, I do want to talk about failure. You know what I'm saying? Just to touch on it right quick. But, bro, if you want to grow and change and get to a certain point in your life, you have to fail. You know what I'm saying? You have to fail many times in order to get to where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? But once you fail, or once you make multiple fails, like once you keep failing, you gotta look at certain things as lessons to keep pushing and keep going, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my fault, yeah, but what I was saying, a lot of people, once they fail, you know what I'm saying, they attach themselves to that lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? People fail and end up crashing out after that. A lot of people do fail and look at it as a lesson. They keep going, you know what I'm saying? Failure comes with success. And I think a lot of people do not. A lot of people say they understand that, but I don't think a lot of people actually understand that. You know what I'm saying? From my perspective, from what I've seen.
we're here to get the Kid Works perspective on dealing with the failures today. So, how you doing?
I'm well, counting the blessings, learning life lessons, taking this shit day by day.
Bars. Yeah, that's real shit. So, right off camera, you said like everyone needs to fail.
No, I said that you should try to fail as many times as possible. You should fail as much as humanly possible.
Yeah, so keep the mic, please.
Yeah.
That's facts. Failing many times as possible. That's exactly what I was just saying. Once you keep failing and learn from it, you're gonna forever grow and you're gonna forever elevate. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go ahead and
There's a difference between everyone should fail and everyone's gonna fail.
Facts.
The issue is fail is singular.
Fail is singular?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
There's fail, like I failed one time, and then there's fails with an S. That's the issue with most people. They have a fail.
Exactly.
Ask them about their story. There's a fail.
One fail, and then they just pack it up.
No, they don't pack it up. Then they become the general manager of the district or district manager of Walmart, or then they become who they become. No shade to nobody that's a district
Let's say no
manager of
shade,
Walmart.
God. But no, for real, because a lot of people, like I was high-key just saying, fail, and they'll let whatever they was doing, they'll just let it go after they failed that one time. You know what I'm saying? Because people expect when they start chasing their dreams or going for, like, following their heart, they expect things to go smoothly just because they following their heart. They expect things to go, you know what I'm saying, straight, like smooth. They think the road gonna be they think the road gonna be straight and smooth. Like, no, just because you're following your heart or doing what you love doing, it's gonna come with a lot of brick walls. You're gonna have to fail a lot of times to keep getting back up. You know what I'm saying? Like with this YouTube stuff, It's been a lot of times I failed, but I keep going. Like, I failed certain videos not even posted. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why YouTube don't let me post certain videos. Um, a lot of times I have film and content just got washed, or I couldn't even film off my phone because of the storage, and I had to delete so much stuff. Like, it's a lot of times I failed or run into some brick walls, man. I had to keep going because there's a lot of times I feel like I wanted to give up, but at the same time I know this is what comes with success. You know what I'm saying? So, hey,
Omar, I don't know why I picked your position.
It's already specific.
Fuck them niggas in Walmart, B.
I'm geek.
It's Sam's Club for life, nigga.
There was definitely some shade there. There was definitely some fucking shade.
But nah, yeah, I learned that from being the person a long time ago that only had the one fail to becoming the person that has the fails and knowing many people that are successful in my eyes, what I perceive as success, and all they have, and they like if you have private time to talk with them, they'll tell you the stories of all the fails. That's how they got there. Everyone's interested in the glitz, the glam, the success, what looks good, what smells good. But nobody wants to stand in the muck and smell the shit all day.
Right, exactly.
So nobody wants to hear that that's what you did to get to where you're at.
That's a fact.
So as far as failing, I don't know. No one should just fail. You should push to fail as many times as possible so that concept and that idea of a fail
Push to fail and
doesn't hurt
keep
you
learning,
anymore. It
man.
doesn't seem like a fail. Every time you do something that doesn't become successful, in your mind, you start reprogramming your way of thinking to, all right, now I know what not to do, and now I know how to get closer to what I truly want. No more, no less. In the land, in the realm of success, your wins come from the allotted losses that you now can calculate to understand how to actually create wealth.
Exactly. And literally, bro, failure, your losses and all of your fails is what really makes you. You know what I'm saying? That goes back to what he was saying about how some people could have failed and they ended up becoming a manager at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? So, just like Kid is saying, you have to keep failing, you know what I'm saying, in order to get to where you want to be.
And success and stay in that state of creating wealth and success. It doesn't happen because your very first time trying it worked. It happens because your concert venue shut down. It happens because people walked out and didn't do their fucking job. They couldn't hold up to what they said they were gonna do. So you learned and you learned and you learned and you learned and you became stronger and smarter and wiser. And now,
Now look at you. Exactly. 'Cause hey, I paused it on the perfect. Hey, that might be the thumbnail. I ain't even gonna lie. Hey, look though. That's literally the point though. Hold on.
they couldn't hold up to what they said they were gonna do. So you learned and you learned and you learned and you learned and you became stronger and smarter and wiser. And now,
So look, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they don't look at failure like that. They don't look at it as a lesson. They look at it as a coincidence. Like once people fail, they be like, why did this happen? Or they get to ask it questions. They get to looking for some external, you know what I'm saying? And that be the problem with society and people in general because by the way, this is not bashing nobody or nothing like that because it's, you know what I'm saying, I'm not really trying to put nobody down or nothing like that. But I am gonna speak truth at the same time. So but like a lot of people don't look at failure as lessons, and that's the problem because they think just because they failed one time, you know what I'm saying, it is all over. Like a lot of people not even used to failing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people used to free handouts and used to having that smooth, easy road to go down. So once they do fail, they hit rock bottom and they attach themselves to that lifestyle. And once these people fail, they start attaching themselves to all types of different labels, getting in their mind, letting their mind and ego control them. And that's how you end up the general manager at Walmart. Like, hey, real deal though.
Professor Easy Dick, Pipe Man, and Poncho.
I need a nickname.
I mean, Poncho's Poncho was fire. I don't know why you. I mean, I don't know, man. Poncho was fire by itself. Poncho Wildin' is kind of its own fucking brand and thing. Like this.
Why do you think so many people don't reach back? Is it because they don't know? Is it because it's fear? It's because they don't want to feel that pain again?
It hurts.
It hurts.
No more, no less. Like I said, the feeling a lot of us settle on in the beginning when you take your first major failure, loss, quote unquote, because you can't see the lesson. In the end, you settle in pain, especially if here's where it gets real tricky. Last episode, I talked about don't share your dreams with people.
Yo, that's 100. And me and my boy Ken, me and Tune was just talking about that yesterday. Me and Tune was just talking about that yesterday, not sharing too much with certain people because oversharing your dreams or oversharing something that you want to do to the wrong people, it's just gonna turn out bad because a lot of people can't even see themselves in that position to success or see themselves winning. So once you find out what you want to do with your life, you end up telling certain people, you feel me, and they hear that, they're gonna try to project their fears on you. They're gonna try to mislead you or belittle you or put you down in some way. And it's really important to keep like a lot of things to yourself because once you do give your energy out and tell people what you got going on, that could be the reason why people end up still failing. You know what I'm saying? Because you telling too much. You telling too much of what you got going on. You giving your energy out, and a lot of people don't have that intention of wanting to see you win. You know what I'm saying? Especially now, like especially on the journey to getting to the top, people will support you in silence. They won't support you. Like people try to normalize waiting until you get to the top to support you. I don't know why that's a normalized thing in today's society. It's real crazy to me, man. I don't
That's
know.
why it
How are you
hurts.
touching your tech?
A lot of times it hurts because everyone knows you failed.
Yeah. It's a
And
public
remember,
embarrassment.
in the
Yeah.
back of your mind, you knew you weren't gonna fail because every shot's that shot. And a part of you can't wait to fucking show them that this was the shot.
Right.
So that same part of you now has to settle with the truth once it doesn't hit that this wasn't the shot. And now when you see these people, even if they don't rub it in your face and make you feel bad, you can see it in their fucking eyes.
See it in their face, and their vibes and energy do not lie. You don't even have to, bro. A person can be dead in your face, smiling, and you know what I'm saying, self-aware when it comes to reading body language or people energy, you know what I'm saying. You gonna see, you gonna see people for who they really is. Cause a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, just do a lot of chatting, doing a lot of talking, and a lot of chatting and a lot of talking is ego. A lot of people don't know how to just sit and read a person and read their vibe and energy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel them on
You can
that.
see it in their fucking
Really
eyes.
see it in
Or
their
maybe you're
eyes,
just
bro.
projecting
And that as well.
because that part of you is saying, it's all they know now is that I didn't make it. Now the pain settles in. And then that part of you is not the part of you want to feed. That's the self-doubt speaking that other people feed. Now that part of you says, when you go to reach for that shot, do you really want to experience that pain again? And as soon as your hand goes up, it goes right back down.
Real talk. Real talk,
Pain.
dude. Pain.
Why do you think some people fight past the pain and some don't? Like, what's different between the people who feel the pain and keep going?
This really be deep. Before we get into this, I want to talk about this because none is a coincidence. Knowing that, you know what I'm saying, these stuff have to happen in order to keep going, in order to change, in order to, you know what I'm saying, have self-improvement, in order to grow in general. So, see what he finna say on this.
Most
It's a great
people,
podcast.
I don't even know. I don't know the answer to this, to be honest. Like
The why.
the why. Yeah, actually, yeah. Why you doing it?
That greater target,
And is your why bigger than the pain?
that's the greater target. It's called the greater target. Everyone has a target. Most people don't recognize the greater target. The greater target is that giant target that's behind the mountain that literally you want to believe is not real because how the fuck can I see a target behind a mountain? How big is that target? But that means it's so far away, I can't fucking hit that. The greater target. No one ever reaches for it. Billionaires do. The fucking people that leave legacies, Alexander the Great did. Mansa Musa did. They saw the greater target. You want to rule the world? You can't fucking rule the world. Watch me.
And once you believe that you can do anything and really follow your heart and listen to your intuition and believe, bro, that's when you can literally accomplish anything. Because something so big like how Mansa Musa did, conquering the world, and Alexander the Great did, bro, just imagine chilling, somebody talking about something. I want to conquer the world, you know what I'm saying? I want to do all this. I want this to be, I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to be remembered for generations so they going to conquer the world. People is not finna believe in that, bro. Like, what you mean finna conquer the world? Like, we got all, you're not finna conquer the world. Like, what? That sound impossible, you know what I'm saying? Like, people ain't going to believe in that, especially if they don't see themselves doing it. And that's the whole projection thing. That's the whole really, if somebody don't believe in you, they don't believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying? If people don't motivate you to keep winning, they can't even motivate yourself. So how you gonna try to help me out or motivate me if you not even really doing it for yourself? Because at this point, it's fake. I don't want to say it's fake, but like it's fake love. But shit, it's like you keep contradicting yourself because how can you really tell me, you know what I'm saying, what I can do if you don't fully believe in yourself or to fully love yourself? If y'all understand what I'm saying, let me know.
So there's a greater target
I'm saying.
that everyone fucking knows exists. And then there's a why. Once you find your why, you become aware of the greater target. So they kind of go in tandem. It doesn't matter how many times I fail. I have kids that deserve a legacy of success. I have a wife that deserves a life of leisure after a life of pain. So no matter how many losses I take, no matter how many L's I take, what fucking L? Oh, now I don't have to go that route. Cool. Oh, look how many niggas laying down now. I guess I don't gotta worry about them no more. They not going. There's a greater target. My why is my family, what I love, who I love, my purpose, my why. The greater target is what keeps presenting itself in the background, and we get closer and closer to without realizing it because the shots we take become bigger and bigger. The arrows we pull become larger and larger, and our appearance to everyone else becomes grander.
If you didn't have your family, what would your why be? Because I think a lot of people don't have a why.
Feeding my ego.
That's a good enough why? Really?
Yeah, it's Michael Jordan's why. It was Kobe's why.
Just being the best.
Elon Musk, to be the best, feed my ego. I know I fucking can. I will.
Exactly. And people call that arrogance. For some reason, people call believing in yourself and dreaming big in general, people think that's arrogant. You know what I'm saying? And really not believing in that dream or not believing or thinking big, that's the real arrogance. Not truly believing in yourself to the full extent is arrogance. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like people like this podcast. I feel like people like Kid, like I said, Michael Jordan, Andrew Tate. You know what I'm saying? They call these people arrogant. And they bash them for really believing in what they believe in and going after what, you know what I'm saying, they truly believe is right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they don't see that. And once they do see people thinking big and really putting in work to where they want to get to, they think it's ego and arrogance. They're like, oh, that's all he do. He work. He always talk about his work. He don't do nothing else. All he do is work. It's just weird how society is, man. It's really weird. And people think really believing in yourself is ego or arrogant. You're like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Oh, Toogie. Look at that. I'm finna ask
Yo, them niggas just order bean. Nah, bro, just traffic. We out here.
It is what it is. Next video will be soundproof.
Bet you that.
Yeah,
The kingdom.
That's so interesting because
This shit. Hype man. Oh, man.
Shout out,
Kudos.
man.
This shit just went.
Yo, so many people would hear some shit like that, like, oh, that's egotistical. You're a bad person.
I literally just, hold on. Let me go ahead and let him get into it.
And it's cool.
I probably am.
Everyone thought MJ was the asshole.
Yeah. Like, somebody say I'm a bad person, all I can tell you is I probably am. You tell the next person, like, yo, that's the best shit I ever heard, yo. I probably am. Your perception of me is only relative to whatever my path and course is in life. So if I'm trying to be, the kids bop guy, then I have to be hyper aware that y'all perception of me is the most valuable thing. It's my currency. If I'm just trying to literally...
What did you say in the car? Fucking, instead of, my higher self, instead of, fuck it, never mind.
Nah, come on, bro. You gotta...
He said we said in the car, and I'm like digging through the brain like, damn, did I say something in the car?
That's 3 hours ago, fuck it.
I said, did I say something in the car? What the fuck did I say?
The perception, like you want to be the kids bops dude, then.
Yeah, but if I was going to be the kids bop dude, then I'm going to be worried about what other people perceive me as. If I want to be Elon Musk, then I don't have to worry about what people perceive of me. I need to worry about what I produce. Elon Musk produced Tesla. Now, he says those types of crazy shit. Doesn't matter. It's what he produces, what he does. He's changing the world. In his realm, he can really do no wrong. He can, obviously, social norms. We all know there's wrongs that are the greater target will ruin it. We know that.
Yeah.
But in his world, he can really do no wrong. He's like the billionaire of the people. Jeff Bezos isn't vocal like him. He's a billionaire that plays it down the line. In billionaire culture, there's a way to play the game and a way not to play the game. Billionaires know that they can literally speak and affect the market. That's why they don't fucking do it. You never noticed that all billionaires aren't doing what Elon Musk does? Elon Musk is playing the game differently.
Literally.
Understanding that I don't give a fuck about your perception of me. This is actually how I feel. You fuck that. Dogecoin all the way.
And Elon Musk high-key be trolling on Twitter too. I ain't going front. Like,
You know
he
why?
don't-
Because I actually don't need y'all.
He
I'm a
don't.
different type of billionaire. I've changed the course of the
He
world.
proves-
I
he
created
proves
a
that a
need
lot.
that the world is not going to let go of.
I think what you just described though, like to them being about what they produce, not the perception. I think it's very difficult for people to not care about how they're perceived. And also, you should care how you're perceived in
course, to
some
a
way.
degree.
But in terms of like a lot of people cannot get past the opinions of others.
And I feel like that's another big problem because when people start, you know what I'm saying, following their heart, getting to where they want to be, they let those people that can't even see themselves winning opinions affect them. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a victim to it. Like, especially at some point, I was a huge victim to it. And like you said, to a certain degree, because like I don't pay too much attention to what anybody got to say to me at all. Because at the end of the day, I know my heart. I know my heart, and I know, you know what I'm saying. I'm just all about spreading awareness, spreading love, and really just having fun. You know what I'm saying? So
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So I think that's tough for a lot of people. I don't think it's an excuse, but I think that's
Definitely not an
tough.
excuse.
Yeah.
Wait, time out. Don't hate me. I got to take a piss. I'm the only person that didn't take a piss before.
Going through either a massive L or been through it or still holding on to it, what would you say to them to try and help them get out of that space?
that's a great question.
Mr. Pipe Man.
Mr. Pipe Man. If you ever see me reaching back, it's the Quincy the Pipe Man. Mr. Pipe Man in the building. I guess if you're talking about that state of depression, that state, the lull state where you
Yeah.
feel like you're not worth it, you're not worthy, you might not have it, like maybe you're not who you thought you were. My best bet to you is to lean into whatever your structure is. So to some degree, I hope everyone has thank you, my friend. To some degree, I hope everyone has a daily structure.
Like a routine.
Mhm.
Start gym, diet, shit like that.
Yes, but not everyone's daily structure is not going to be gym diet. So I don't want to just make it seem like that's your only way to have a daily structure just because that's what mine is. That's me projecting. And that's you projecting as well.
Yes, me- yeah, I was about to say,
And
yeah.
the reason I said me projecting is because me and him have the same exact daily structure. So I was like,
We both come in with gallons of water. We both intermittent fast. All that
so
shit.
it's the exact same
Yeah.
page. But I understand that because I've worked with different people. I've helped the micro business manage and business manage different people, different entities. I work with artistics whose daily structure is they might do some yoga for like 20 minutes. And then when the yoga's done, they just gonna draw, smoke pot, and sculpt for the whole day. But that's their structure. Then for like 4 hours at night, they bake edibles. They run an edible business. But their structure is sound. That's their structure. If one of them don't do the painting and the other shit, then they know something's wrong with the other. Like, yo, something ain't right. But that's their structure that I help them to condense. Like, hey, maybe we should do a little bit less hours of painting and clay shit because y'all don't sell that. I guess should do a few more hours of baking. And then they were like, really? And I was like, yeah.
Nah, real talk.
Yeah, it might help a little bit. Let's focus on the business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's their structure. I couldn't tell them go to the gym. They would have fight. They would be like, yo, what is he talking about? But this ain't.
You really, that's true though. That's 100% real because I had just learned that, you know what I'm saying? Growing and self-improvement and just being on a certain journey, you know what I'm saying? I try to help certain people, you know what I'm saying? To kind of, you know what I'm saying? Just really work on ourselves and be on the journey of self-improvement. And you really can't tell people to, you know what I'm saying, really work on it. You really can't. You really got to let your actions speak for people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really got to let people see you put in the work and they will follow, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people not gonna really want to, especially if it's not about no gossip or third dimensional stuff, bro. A lot of people not gonna want to hear you talk about anything self-improvement or getting better in general. And if they do, they may listen and it'll go in one ear and out the other for real. So you really gotta let your actions speak for yourself for real.
In the fitness show and it's in the fitness question right now. So the truth of it is, whatever your structure is, your structure might be toxic from appearance's sake, for appearance's sake from somebody else, but you're successful in what you do. So how do you enhance your structure? So whenever you have a major fail or loss, to close the question, lean as hard as you can into your structure.
That's so interesting.
Condense it.
Two things you said is so interesting. One, I've realized every time
You do lean into that, you gotta have the discipline to stick with it and stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? And once you have the discipline to really stay consistent and keep doing what you love doing, you gonna find passion. You know what I'm saying? Down that same road. Real talk, but look, y'all, we gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. You know what I'm saying? We gonna finish part 2, probably a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? But look, the first reaction video. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep getting right. I'm trying to get used to this. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different. You know what I'm saying? But look, I'm ready to go ahead. I'm ready to get on the road to, you know what I'm saying, keep doing reactions and keep doing different things on my channel, you know what I'm saying? And this most definitely it's something new for sure, but it's ready to be something great for sure as well. So y'all stay tuned for that, man. Y'all go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna put the Encore podcast link in my bio as well. So y'all go ahead and show them a lot of love. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Make sure you have that bell on so you get notified every time I post. I appreciate you for tuning in.